O.B Iniikeiroari V of KALABARI Kingdom and the permanent head of the Water House was a lover of culture. He was a deeply cultural man with all his roots from the ancestral town of Kalabari. And in his lifetime, he tried to unite the Kalabaris. He tried to promote the Kalabaris. And then he tried to ensure that the Kalabaris lived harmoniously with their brothers, the Ikweres, the Ogonis, the Andonis, all that. And before he departed, God helped him and he became a very wealthy man. And he ensured that he didn't just live for himself, and that whatever he got, he shared with humanity. So it was a huge philanthropist. And we just felt that such legendary man who lived a life of humility, a life of togetherness, a life of peace, a life where the next person's life was as important to him as his own was to him, should always be celebrated. And then we also knew that he was very concerned that the Kalabaris were losing their culture, their language, their plays, their traditional things, the storytelling, the native drums they used to play, the wrestling, the masquerades and all of that. And we just felt that there was a need for us to try and remember those things. And we just thought that if we must continue his legacy, one thing that we knew that he wanted to do so very badly that he didn't get around to doing in his lifetime was the promotion of the Kalabari traditions and culture. Therefore, we just felt that every year on the 27th, we should have, a Lulu's Remembrance Day. And then that will help us to push, our kids to learn their language, to understand their culture, and be deeply interested in what obtains in their primary environment. So this is the Maiden edition, and we just knew that it was going to be a learning experience, and so much has been learned. We have seen that there is so much to be done. So subsequently, we're unlikely to do all on just one day. We may end it on the 27th, or perhaps have a 3-day event, so that we can give enough time to each of the several events that we have. And so, in a nutshell, this is why we have linked in with this, because we don't want our culture to die, and then we also know that there was somebody who did everything to ensure that our culture thrived. So it was befitting for us to remember him, as a cultural being.
People, you gather people to come and eat and marry with you. It's not that they don't have food in their houses. Or when you call people to come and play the moonlight game in your compound, it's not because there is no moon in their place, there is also moon, but you are calling people to come together for a singular reason of one, to show love and togetherness, to ensure that people should come and celebrate a man who has made his mark, a man who is known all over the world, a philanthropist by excellence. We are talking about no other than the late Archbishop Dr. O.B Lulu the O.B Lulu himself, OONDCF, is Iniikeiroari V. May the great soul of our late Buddha continue to rest in the bosom of our our Lord Jesus Christ.
Me ane amanganga tite ismewe kwa wana sente wabotie yesa nyeke bowre ane kasana kangarana area poso bowre ti toro kekraro togara posebi ane wake mi alal medio toro belar be
ane toro belema
ni ane toro belema mu
ok ike ti mere bra jensa ke ampa kiro ke ba muno munju ta se ba
ane iye inete ani yer bo gogo embo ye
Wamne dabo opala ba O.B Lulu Kalabari ni mi. Wamne opala ba O.B Lulu Kalabari ni mi.
Wili we yare so me itipolo. Piki timbre. E ya o me ni ba bricks ane fe. Ane ma goda na akebo aboye.
Te o ikoni to krabo endi ikoru waranga.
Oriwo owu ibidu no bato yibo. O piki to vidikidiki akale fasa gogo fieke to mpera. Parce que le fait que wari panya poprar piki gbigika piki enaprar igoya poke ankar dia pofutere meke ankar anoke kwa nankar bra
Mama me meke te krio ke be me eni boko antoro to ikanere bravo.
Aneme eko akanere bra ko rotongra because the piki fie ke ken pretafia no sakane ne boko ma anke orotongra
Please introduce yourself a year ago.
My name is Roman from Iniikeiroari
Where Bokmena Dugotena?
from Iniikeiroari compound.
Obra Fantaka prayer. Easy out. Next. Edugarena. Bumari from Bombay's compound. Since Obra Fantaka prayer. Why are the third person? Me George Pulu Otaji, I need represented. Obra Fantaka prayer. Me Iron Lady.
Young bricks and bricks company
My name is Les Oti from Oti Compound, from Ele Brother, Emova.
See how lucky she is, coming all the way from Ele Brother. The 2021 cooking competition starts now. Go! Now we can see low. Go ahead.
Brothers, sisters, and friends, you have come in a very good moment. One minute, I'm not waiting. I think I go there, one minute, and back at the
Omongita put your side there, and not all cooking. But when I saw Indomie, saw a punch swai, and then went there for me about my big this and that belly. Moment by Cororota is why.
Then we'll look at variety as the last option. So we're starting from table 1. Please kindly introduce yourself. People will make back my one pray. This soil you want pray. One begin. Engaji, the Kroma. One the Moko, and the way that one way you go. One is there and begin. If you celebrate,
and tell Barbara,
Yere boma ederia pologo bo. Asawre bebi. Klaba no luna iwonji na anaso. Iwonji me to me no do some. Kuruna embara so bolo mata antemi. Look at so. Go no so
for those who don't understand Kalabari, the first contestant, she cooked native onunu and native stew, and she has prepared and she went on well to finish her own by the right timing. Now the second contestant is going to speak to us about what she cooked. She cooked the traditional Kalabari native soup. That's fresh fish native soup. The judges are now testing the food. They are giving a taste of the food of the first contestant.
Thank you very much.
Judges, are you okay with that?
We're very much okay, and we're done with table 1.
Contestant number 1, the judges have tasted the food and they will score it accordingly. Now, contestant number 2, please, can we know how you prepare your food? What she says is that she cooked Kalabari native fresh fish soup and gari to blend with it. She even cooked native fresh fish stew. That is for the Oromo. Each of them were given 2 pots to cook 2 different types of food. Now the judges are having a feel of her food so that they can know how to score her. By the taste, we shall know whether salt is too much or pepper is too much. Everything must be in moderation. Judges, only if you may testify once I come here for being the meeting. Mena committee, mena balare, food testing committee. MC so testing them. Now we are moving to contestant number 3. You have to now explain what you cooked in 1 minute. This is a cultural festival for the Kalabari. So you are speaking in Kalabari. I will give the interpretation in English for the interest of those who don't understand our Kalabari language. We are promoting our culture, we are promoting our language. The third contestant said she cooked a Kalabari native soup, fresh fish, agra, that is red sniper, and she blended it with cocoyam as a foundation so that the cocoyam will make it to be thickened, and then she added oyster, that is ingwe, and she added ingolo, added Foite Sam, that is roast periwinkle. You know, that one has a kind of good aroma when you use it to cook. That makes the Kalabari native soup very tasty. That's contestant number 3. Now the panel of judges are having a feel and taste of our food.
Another hits jam for what loaded its car.
Thank you very much. We've come to table 4. Please, able women,
now, contestant number 4. You have to tell us.
Efreta bricks. Kalabari na floor na so ye. I'm Jamaica so this so. I'm Nipolo so. Many Kalabari na Ipuka so. And that when it is so. I'm in Magina. Sananaga so. Many began was so. And that when he move over like so. I'm in Kalabari na Pilama. And a flame the flame the lower so. And I go back as well so. I'm in Ibo in Chica so. I'm in Ibo and was so that when you go in Lasake. I'm going Bena, Igolona, Pro, Iwo Prona, Esam Mena, Esam, and I get to Mata Swahili. I saw Meswate and Bokala Darisake, I'm in Ibo Sinkroma, and I can't Kalabana from Mesoveran.
That is contestant number 4. She cooked a Kalabari native soup. According to her, when she put little water, she added oil. She allowed it to boil. She put maggi and allowed it to boil so that all those ingredients will settle very well and mix. After that one, she put some plama, put April, that is fresh prawns, ingolo, and later she put the fresh fish, and then at the end she added bitter leaf. That bitter leaf will give it a kind of spice into it. Then the last one she put was the roast periwinkle. She put it so that it will now just boil for about 3-5 minutes, so that when you're eating the soup, the sound itself will be sounding trum 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 in your mouth. That is how she did it. So please, ladies and gentlemen, that is contestant number 4. Now we have come for the brother.
Madam, we don't encourage you. Make you tell us your name and tell us what you cook.
My name is Blessing Oti from my brother Emo. The soup I cook is a native soup Ede, cocoyam seasoning, and the fresh fish, and the ebe. Then I cook onunu with the oil and the oil for stew.
Thank you very much, madam.
Contestant number 5 said she cooked native stew with oil, and then she did onunu. I can see the judges now that are tasting the onunu. She's a imported foreign player all the way from Librada, and she's coming to have a feel and try her hands in the Kalabari traditional food and delicacy. So
wapo market ni anatam no prem. Goto ko bare mi ton krima buto mbo paka bote mbotu oyi. Etu oyi mbebe. Iye mi oye for you etu omani yere goba. One tuo, one menabo, one double alabo lumo lulu breeze me gbo kan time and it suited tame bi obele ma ye ke one ama me prem the king polo me prem the king one or awo me club 25 me so prem okro mata kwa mbeti me odadu mo wure sakimi odaso titi bra so riwe so mi gben back oda ke bi okro mata meet me kare me bo mas beta ke kian atam no pre we mi ete ko bem
Onu ngi bo emi lamba biti be tema ko kiro ke beti me and mi ama troko mma mne muno ampa munjo just aseba
meet me bra ini wure to yi te bogogo yo mbo ina te mbo ngwo da o ke bi obra ma bia anere si meet me kura bo aka nere bra o te me gba pikis me bra kura bo ranti mamua wane wa piko na sota ti wa ma me na to go se bugo jo se
and all the things that we need in a restaurant, and the amount earmarked for that is 1 million naira. That is courtesy of Opuda. That is for the first prize. For this category of competition is winner takes it all. So only the first prize will have that grand prize. All other contestants will be given a consolation cash prize of 50,000 naira each.
That is why for all the different events that we have prizes, consolation prizes for everybody. Whether for just participating, you are going to go home with something. So that you don't think that, oh, well, you came, you spent the whole day and you didn't get anything done. And then there was also food, which was served at all the spots in Abonima. Free food, so that, if you are here in the morning and all that, you can go and have your lunch, and then there was a variety of food that you can eat everywhere in all the compounds. We have at least 5 stands where people will go, and be fed. So there's not one person who will be here, right, and not feel, the mood of Christmas. So we're celebrating our father, celebrating culture, and also getting ourselves in the groove, in the Christmas groove. So you will see, for instance, now the cooking competition, now the first prize, is that a restaurant will be established for the person here in Abonima. So we'll rent a shop, we'll buy gas cookers for the person, refrigerators, cooking utensils, and money for some foodstuff, right, for the first prize. So every year at least, we're able to establish one business person in Abonima. So that's the first prize. And then the second prize, the third prize is all money. But everybody else who participated, so for all the 5 of them, right, they will go home with something. Not as much as the first prize, which will run into, a million and pounds and above, And then the second prize is about 200,000, the third prize is about 100,000. But everybody else who is here will go with at least 25,000 will be given to each of them. So nobody will feel like, well, I lost. You know that well, you didn't win, but you can win next time. And then next time we're going to increase the prices because there's a lot of interest in what we're doing now. I spoke to a few of my friends. I showed what we had done in the morning, on the video to some of our friends. And that if they knew, they would have invested in this because they all want to promote peace, harmony, culture, not just in the environment, but everywhere in Nigeria. If we do this and then we're able to keep our youths, engaged, and active. Because we had the wrestling, and people who had not wrestled over the years came out and then wrestled, We had those who were just doing what we call the grass, right? They all had things to take home. So there's something that will go into the pockets of everybody. And then people who can start small businesses from this. We also start small businesses from this. So basically, right, it's the social, undertone, the community, spirits that we're trying, to revive, which was what we were known for as the people, of Kalabari, and also as Rivers people. That was being lost, and we're hoping that we can rekindle that spirit, and then see how that can bind us, closely together. We'll live harmoniously as we used to live harmoniously. The time was when the Ogoni people were here and all that. It was instructive for you to note that the people who won the canoe, the paddle race, right, were the Ogoni people living in Abonima. They came first. They came first. So the Ogoni people have come, they've lived in our environment, they are fishing now. Most of us have even stopped fishing. But the Ogonis are fishing now, they are swimming, and they came out first in the canoe race. They beat people from Kalabari communities in Ifoko, in Idama, in Krakrama, Menama, and Abonima. Beat everybody, and they won it. So that was the spirit that Rivers State was known for. by the special grace of God, we are hoping that with this, we will be able to revive that
by my
spirit.
left. The man I referred to 35, the last table by my right. In weakness, table 1 and table 3 came out tied, 6 points. Over for in our prayer. In timeliness, they were all given equal opportunities. They have before them a variety of items they use in cooking, but timeliness, table 1 came out first and scored 10 over 10. Table 2 scored 8. Table 3, 6. Table 4 and 5 points. We went around to taste whatever they prepared before us. What we met is like one a boy japo. The moon just over good one at our Bible. Because I'm Primaniwa Kurebe. What we met is like table 1 stood out. 8 points. One look where the baby, one look. Obra Fara, the baby, man. Only me. Nene ekaki egberi ni kaki egberi gbe sago me ora tractor onunu brame anasoye. So she came out 8, table 2 6, table 5 6, table 3 4 5 points. In terms of presentation, we were all there when we gave them the mic to do the presentation. Table 1 and table 4 came out outstanding in all the presentation. They got 7 points each, whilst table 2 and 3 got 6 points, and table 5 points. The aim of the objective, when they were about to start the competition, we asked them what is so and more, and they told us that in so if you go going to go on a performance, they all achieve that. So they were all given 10 marks each. Obra Faram Nabo, pray. Clap for yourself. In all distinguished ladies and gentlemen, like you've asked us to be the judge for today, without any bias, we did justice to it. And table 1 came out first with 41 points. 41 points. Listen to noise, please. Then, table 2 came out second with 35 points. Table 3 came out third with 33 points. Ephrata 24 came out fourth, 31 points. And the last but not the least, our sister, she did very well all the way from Elebrada. She was very outstanding. She not look on her face. All of her prepare come, but she should run come out. So I go want everybody to put your hands together for our sister from Elebrada. She did very outstandingly well with 28 points.
I can't tell you better. Now, best mess I could hear. The way before boss I can do you, but I hear that. The year that will again. Shall come back to be better my son. Very good now. Why the mess man I give better? Then begin your control. Pass you. Take us to you.
I'm using my book. I go la. My best matter wa marry best man. I can be bra and talk about no. I'm not just that.
According to you, Brahma or Super Lama. Troko man, we are passing up again. According to you, also try labor.
Temoko or the one the Palabo and the O.B Lulu Prince. Or you go to correct and then Okulmayete, you go to worry.
Okulmayete and what are you say? Already be say, yeah, Jai San was so we hear by so yeah.
Ikoro waranga emi.
Akoro waranga na-eti emuze. Bụra mekunu makuma nama polo wari. Ọdị mara ofu ya nile. Mana anyị na-asọbere ya na yewa kala.
Omete. Olodafu. Arasim. One amaya na omunju food kotote one na munju imi. Na mesmira mete. Nibu rebo ini pakabu atu. Why go opeke na oteme biko ya nemi. Omete me did I never team Saki. Tipa emi. One dawo eda. We go to go but Odumoto robo o Kalabari na ke titi agbalagbala. Kalabari ke Yoso Brana, ke Seke Brana, ke Ekwa Brana, you go na belela mam. So what we have no so one culture me five brame. You wapa. Bob Rake do mo konte one culture me pa piki mabu. One minute crew mama go piki nke to rebo 1 hour. When I bem no so wake ala lulu rebo sinte kragogo and ye. I'm member the Maiden edition. Why begin Bisaki meme planning because about 3 weeks to Christmas and then he kept put the bed. He gave me take when a culture me promoting. So in Balakala first me above me I be my you are a man planning. Meme issue Saki me more. Me you are just an yediki. Why you are come Bala ala lemebo to one pakabi ayiwa pa yeye na la lemebo. The work and Ibra wa and ke da wa take jinkura ibibraka and yiwa. So but me why you run mane you saw competition to me na say. Munju pakabo de boy mesora member. But was in sorry in me. But in ben you saw the right to get to me say so the right. Era was mete igu kabra gabru muto bo mi so aso ra ni right. Abike wari boso tabike yere kitchen bo ara ke yere abike ni mure ana mo ko mi bu me bigi display take one pro boy so what do you bra kuma dem me winu wa bo wa ko sma abonu ma bo restaurant tu take mbo preba because why you find everybody at least Amayambo member why you running me anybody saying like that you me ke doku maba and begin jabuso encourage you moko why you run about join documents of jumbo why you come why begin I will know about why begin refer them mo pray and now can you have a breast so that one I may Fabia Bravo. So one at them Imbra table one and then Yeme Winnie Arati Anna Buma Eberia. Yeah, I never begin Imbra. How begin? Tamra Mete. So Moko committee man at least in 1 million care year a support. Take April 1. Also, I book over IBM now, so all consolation prize because the one year they all you may win IBM. Also, in the you need be here, come and take a power bracket so be here. And go to Moko. In case you may so right, why me go all in case so. Try me what take 50,000 naira in April 1. So I am a committee man and not the goer. Come on, also have my name and more in the market in a prayer. It makes a man like Moko judges no good to move. one Embra or a sister from Elebrada. Initially, this competition was planned for Kalabari participants because we thought only the Kalabaris would know how to prepare Kalabari native dishes. So we have in our midst when we saw that of the 5 persons that were chosen, perhaps the 5th person caught stage fright and did not show up, or something happened and the person didn't turn up, and then the master of the ceremony threw it open. I think he meant to say that any other Kalabari person who is here should come, but he said anybody who was here should come out. And once he said anybody who was here should come out, to our amusement, the person who got to the number 5 spot first was our sister from Elebrada. And there was no way we would have disqualified her. So we allowed her to participate, and we all saw that she was disadvantaged. Because even in the presentation, as a non-Kalabari person, it was difficult for her to present it properly. So we noted that disadvantage, but we are very glad that when they tasted the food, because they gave marks for tasting, when they tasted the food, our own did not come last. So that even though she is not a Kalabari person and does not know how to do Kalabari dishes, she made onunu, and then the taste was so good that it was better than a few other persons. Therefore, to say thank you to our visitor who had come here and identified with us as Kalabari people, we are giving an additional 30,000 naira to her. So, thank you very much, our sister from Elebrada. You will go with at least 80,000 naira. You are not leaving empty. And then you take your mortar pestle and the mortar pot and the stove and the plate and everything, to Elebrada. Thank you so very much. I think we'll just go on very quickly. They should play the draft. The native draft is there. Forget the one that they are playing now. One is there. Just 2 persons will play the native draft. And anybody who wins the draft, there is 100,000 naira for the person. So 2 persons now will play the native draft, and whoever wins now will go with the 100,000 because the polar boy are tired and they need to go and relax. So after that, of course, the area dances will take place. The Oruwa undergraduates are also here. The play continues, as we say in those days, and the play goes on.
For you, the Elebrada lady, you are not self-dismissed. No, just position.
One thing about ice cream.
Breeze.
Yeah, Chris Polabo, in the Apollo. And the name of Samebe Pakaboa. I bet not bad trying. I'm not already. I'm a camera man. If you saw there is no, if you saw there is no. I'm better get a camera man. He keep probably at keep your man local bracket. One of them will let one of them will do a remember. And I take go for a talk of Muari.
bro be me ile take na be Barbara.
Yeah. I take na be wa. Ara la play better me take ko be pre so amute me take ko be wa.
It teach me many things. Before as I come, I never practice all these things before for crowd like this. This is my first time to come out for the crowd of people. Now I come out so that I will enjoy, I will take over to them.
Thank you as you come out. So we say they give you preference as you come out because you be special. So now this money, additional money where they give you, what do you go take?
Number 1 and number 2 should play.
I go take and start the business.
Finish. Which kind of business, like cooking business or
cooking business?
Okay, go come put strength inside that.
Yes.
Okay, so how you want to appreciate our father do more for this good way you do for you?
God will bless them. Now God will go bless them. God go give them long life and prosperity. Go give him children life, both in wife. Go give her long life so that she go there and help others.
Live camera, please. Show it on the screen, please.
What required me to participate because I am very close to my father, O.B Lulu in Emowa. He taught me how to play this draft. He teach me very well. And when I grow up, I'll also continue in that particular situation that he told me. That is the reason why I decided to participate and to play this competition.
So before now, did you have it in mind to participate in such a competition?
Yes, of course. No, actually, I don't have it in mind. Of course, when I came here, I don't have it in mind. But when I hear people announce that they are going to be a draft competition, I now decided, because my father taught me about it, I now decided to participate. That is the reason why.
Okay, how did you feel when the competition was ongoing?
I feel very good because that is a way that you are using to multiply or to develop those talents in our society. And it is very good. I feel very good.
Okay, as we can see, the both of you came out draw. So what's your take on that?
Yes, we came out draw because I realized, I also understand that my opposition or my competitor also knows the native draft very well. And I was very, very excited and very happy as he competed with me and came out draw also with me. I am very, very happy for that.
All right, thank you, sir. So next time when you take part in this kind of competition, how do you intend to do better?
Thank you, ma. I will practice more. I will put more effort to make sure that the next competition that I will know that I will be very sure that I am going to collect the first position of that competition.
So on this, how do you appreciate our father, O.B Lulu Briggs?
Yes, I appreciate him. He's a man of kindness. He's a man who loves people, who cherish people, who need the development of every human. He have a human sympathies. I also appreciate him. He did very well. Even when he also announced to my community, Elebrada, where we are related with, he said that there's going to be a competition in this ceremony. We are also happy. We appreciate him. He did well.
100,000, 50,000 each. Please can we put our hands together for them? But let's do draw. So 100,000 cash. One from Abulima, another one from